My name's Emily Boyd. I'm the Director of Financial Planning and Analysis here in Dallas. It's hard to pick out just one person. I think I've had several bosses in my career who have believed in me, and by believing in me have given me the confidence and ability to believe in myself. I think believing in myself has always been something that's been difficult for me, but by having those people who have championed me and pointed me in the direction of certain opportunities, for example, when I first came here to Dallas, that has really enabled me to push my career forward. What it was that those people in my career did for me that I can then pass on to the people coming through that now work for me. So
sure.
That's really something to think about.
Yeah.
I first started working for GKN in 2011. This was the first aerospace company I worked for. At the time I was looking for a company where I could be passionate about what they did.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to work for a company where I could connect to the product that they made. I previously worked for a confectionery company, for example. I felt very connected to that product, but I also love to travel. Flying is, it can be, it's innovative, it's exciting. The products that we make, they change all the time. So it was an interesting industry for me in that sense. So that was one reason that drew me to GKN, and also the fact that it was global. I wanted to work for a company that had a global footprint, so I had the opportunity to work with different people around the world. I enjoy working with different people in different countries. I've always found it interesting to learn about different cultures, and I think we have different cultures in our different countries. So if you compare the Swedish way of working to the American way of working, it can be hugely different. So I find that fascinating, and I really enjoy getting to know people from those different locations. And I enjoy the innovation and the technology side of things. I'm no expert on technology, but it is fascinating what we can do and where we're going. I always have a lot of thoughts about women in the workplace. It's something that I'm quite passionate about. I think it is hard for women, not just in the aerospace industry. This is a male-dominated industry, but a lot of offices are, especially at the higher levels. We don't have the diversity in our management team that we should do, but we do have a lot of diversity at the lower levels. So we need to be bringing those women through into the upper levels of management. Partly it is on women themselves to have the confidence in themselves to bring themselves forward, but it shouldn't just be on the women themselves. There's something as well in the company to help them grow and give them that opportunity. I just returned from maternity leave, so I've got the additional challenge of juggling having a young baby and this role. So I'm sure that's something that a lot of other women will come across, and it is very hard, especially in America where we don't have a huge amount of maternity leave. So you have to be confident in standing up for the flexibility that you need in order to do your job properly. This is a new century, new time where flexibility is something that we should all be able to have to do our job. It's not just sit at your desk from 9 to 5 anymore. We have the technology to work from home, to be flexible. So stand up for what you want and what you need in order to be able to do your job.